What is going on, drivers and dashers out there? Welcome back to Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, day number 1714, proudly presented by paytodrivestore.com. That's right. If you haven't picked yourself something up from paytodrivestore.com, you are missing out, my friends. So, with that being said, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, UberEATS, or any of the others, you're definitely in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started. Subscribe now for free and tap that notification bell so you're always notified whenever I post something new. All right? Hit that like button and let's jump into this triple Lindy Thornton Mellon style. Big shout out to Matthew Anderson, okay, on the Facebook group. So shout out to him. DoorDash drivers have to be cops now. There are a few things wrong with DoorDash's plan to prevent underage drinking. After a rise in minors attempting to buy alcohol via delivery apps during the pandemic, DoorDash has decided to put the responsibility in the hands of both its drivers and customers, reports today. The delivery app plans to roll out a two-step system to prevent the sale of alcohol to underage customers, but it's a process that places too much responsibility on the delivery drivers. DoorDash's new two-step verification for alcohol purchases is that for alcohol sales will require customers to upload images of the front and back side of their ID to the app. Plus, when the order arrives, the delivery person will need to scan the ID to verify the customer's identity. This means no alcohol order via DoorDash will be contactless. The new ID checking system has already been tested in Dallas, Detroit, Miami, Phoenix, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, and Northern Virginia, setting aside the obvious data grab involved with thousands of customers provide their identity directly to DoorDash. There's another issue with how DoorDash wants to prevent underage drinking. So let me just check back with the chat here. Let me just make sure. What's up, Ghost Tiger? What's going on? Can you guys hear me and see me all right? Give this video a like real quick. So Ghost Tiger is saying WTF. It's a cool username, by the way. Let's see here. All right, let's head on back. DoorDashers are not bartenders. I've been saying this for a while now. The new DoorDash safeguards require that the driver check for signs. Let's see, check for signs of intoxication in the customer. If the customer appears to already be too drunk, the DoorDash delivery driver can decide not to complete the order. This is something professional bartenders do, but they are trained and certified to be able to identify when a customer has had too much to drink. Although DoorDash does provide its drivers with guidelines for making alcohol deliveries, its site also emphasizes that the delivery driver, not DoorDash, could be held liable for delivering alcohol to a minor or a person who is already intoxicated. Yeah, I have no interest in doing these myself, guys. So I don't know. I don't know how people put up with that. From the customer's perspective, this could be a big inconvenience if you happen to wind up with a DoorDasher who isn't sure how to judge how sober you are. Your order could end up being even if you aren't drunk because the delivery driver doesn't have the right training to make that call. I agree with that. But the bigger risk is actually on the delivery driver's end. Imagine a driver identifies a customer as too intoxicated and decides not to complete an order. The only way for the driver to identify that person's intoxication is to be standing right in front of them. And if that customer becomes angry or upset that they're being denied their order, it could turn into a dangerous situation for that DoorDasher. I would say the same thing, you know? Exactly, Nick. What a pain in the butt indeed. That's right. Now you get it. Let's see. When a bartender cuts off a customer who's had too much to drink, it's generally to prevent them from drinking and driving. When people order alcohol through the delivery apps, it's usually to the comfort of their own home so they don't have to get behind the wheel. Asking delivery drivers to make assumptions about a customer they'll have a 10-second interaction with feels like DoorDash passing the potential blame onto its workers, who once they decide not to complete a transaction will most likely get stiffed out of a tip too. Although the new system may deter some minors from attempting to snag alcohol via the app, the new measures are a detriment to the people on every side of the interaction. If there's a solution to be found, that this isn't the one. Yeah, man, this is some serious crap right here. So drivers, dashers, what are your thoughts on all of this? DoorDash drivers have to be cops now? What's this all about? You know? I'm not with it, man. I am not with it. Not one bit. Not in the least bit. That's for sure. So, drivers, dashers, I want to hear from you. Put it down below in the chat or the comments. Do you think that DoorDash drivers should have to make judgment calls like a police officer or a bartender when it comes to doing alcohol deliveries? Let me know down below. I want to hear from all of you. Okay. And of course, big shout outs to all of our patrons down below. You can see them on the screen. If you would like to be featured, make sure to sign up on patreon.com/pay-to-drive. Nick G says they can get their own booze. There you go. They can go get their own. Let's see. It makes sense because some drivers can be creeps. And also, you have people with language barrier issues, or some people that just might not be, the sharpest tool in the shed. What's up, Robert? And that's all it takes. And then you have lawsuits and God knows what, So just out of curiosity, do any of you actually do alcohol deliveries? I want to hear from you, because this is some BS, my friends. BS. And again, big shout out to Matthew Anderson on Facebook for sharing this with us. So everyone say thank you to Matthew. And of course, if you want to send me something, send it to pay-to-drive-stories@gmail.com. Pretty simple, Mr. Stemple. That's it. pay-to-drive-stories@gmail.com. And of course, remember to join us on Patreon after this for member-only posts, polls, and private live streams. So come and check it out. Exactly, Robert. So if someone is lying, then we are on the hook. You said it, buddy. That's the problem here. That is the problemo, So it's, yeah. And going back to what Nick said, yeah, what a pain in the butt. Big time. Big time. Big time. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. And of course, make sure to start saving your money on the gas with the free gas app called Get Upside. That link's in the description down below or the pinned top comment. Okay. All you do is scroll down to where it says Get the Free Gas app. Once you click on there, it'll tell you how to install it on whatever kind of phone, tablet, or device you have. And then from there, what you got to do is you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app. And within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it today. And of course, check out pay-to-drive-store.com. You guys know the deal. All right. Anyway, drivers and dashers, until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Have a great one. Subscribe to Team PTD, links down below. And if you made it to the end, leave a comment saying END153, END153. All right. Thanks for coming by. Peace.